You are watching
I think the
Xirtus.
future is probably also like a space tether for the atmosphere into the firmament, right? Like that doesn't explode when lightning hits it, but lightning destroys everything because it vaporizes all materials. Carbon, like if you were to put a diamond, it's a strong material, but if you were to make it 6 to 9,000 degrees, it's going to vaporize instantly. So, trying to come up with materials that can handle extreme charge is another issue. So, a boogosphere would have to be able to handle that either by sacrificial material or diversion of the energy flow. You know, these are all hard questions to answer.
I am thankful for the Bugosphere if it exists. If it doesn't, well, it would have been nice.
Then I'm excited.
It's one of these things that, again, if you have eyes to see,
I'm grateful it doesn't exist as well.
I mean, they say it's engraved with Proto-Sanskrit, and so that's the only thing that gives it any credibility. That it might be thousands of years old. But other than that, the idea that it went from 2 kilograms to 10 kilograms, that it's perpetually cold. Because when I first read that, it looks like a typo. There's no such thing. They found an object and it's cold, because then either it warms up, or what do you mean it is cold? But it's possible.
It's got a booga. If it stops boogaing, then it's no longer a boogosphere. It's just a sphere.
The bogosphere.
But on one hand, okay, we have to rewrite the laws of physics as we know it if there's something. Okay, that's fine. And so it shatters some people's world. But unless there's an application that affects the everyday person, like, even if it is true, who fucking cares? So my response about most things is 2 words. Who? What? And that's the proper response if someone asks you, do you know who the president is? Because I think you're disoriented. Is who? Oh, you mean right now? And then you tell them who you think the president is. But yeah. That's how they kept peace in Boston during the Civil
Is this
War.
video is any of this video real, or is it all AI generated? Like, is this all AI generated right here, or is this really happening? I feel like this is AI generated, right? Or is it real? Like, is there any footage of them actually interacting with this bogus?
I don't think so.
But remember, Andreas, even if it is AI generated, a human
this guy
still
looks
had
like
to
it's
tell
the
the
same
computer
guy.
to do it. You know.
I mean,
look at those booga scanners.
Yeah. Maybe let's see. Those numbers look real enough, right? Maybe this is a real footage, isn't it? Isn't that
no?
This part's not real at all either.
There's 3 grainy.
I used the same booga scanner back in.
You know, I don't know. It's a good story though. I like where you're going with this.
We're probably gonna build a space elevator at some point.
Who's throwing coins right now? Like, what's
sorry. I'm picking up hardware. I'm putting together a bed frame right now. I can mute myself though. Yeah. But anyone else? So what would you do if you had a cold sphere? I guess you could sell it.
I would hide it.
How cold?
I would hide it and
who
create.
Would you sell it to though?
I would put it at the end of a staff.
And now we're talking.
Ice bolts with it.
I would hide it as the real life One Piece.
Please tell me you guys know about Stick
treasure in the
Nation.
world.
You guys know about Stick Nation, right? It's in their Stick Nation appraisal that this guy from Jamaica does, where he rates people's sticks, but people find sticks all over with root balls attached to them that have weathered and stuff. And guys, it's like something that the joke is like girlfriends tell their autistic boyfriends to post their stick because it's like the 3rd one they found this week and they really like it, so post it again.
It's a good one. This is a really good one, babe.
But then there's another guy who goes on and he goes, "Oh my gosh, look at that! That's a level 3 warrior staff. It's got 2." I can't speak the lingo because I don't actually play Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like that one gives you 2 extra bonus points for health, and he'll rattle off like 10 attributes of the staff.
So like hyper advanced civilization men from the future in the year 2025 are playing fetch with sticks.
The staff of Moses, right?
Well, so
the
same
serpent,
guy,
though, right? It's a seraph. The staff of Moses is a seraph, right?
Yeah.
So that's a little different.
MYSTACRO.
I mean, finding the stick is
but it's not a seraph. It's a seraph channeling tool.
Not for Andreas to type in, but
here we go. Right here. This is
There
we go. Like right. It's more than this. It's
but that's not only his staff. That was an idol he created.
But I mean, what is the staff of the Egyptians? I mean,
this is for a different ritual. The staff that he used in Egypt was different.
Really? You don't think he was using a seraph staff?
I mean, no, I think it's very connected, but there's something else with the snake there. This was because people were getting bitten by snakes, so he made a golden snake, and like anyone who looked at it got cured from it.
Jafar uses a seraph, right?
This came up on stream before with
But
with
that's
Rafa.
that's the basis of the seraph. It's that moment where he heals people using the golden snake.
Moses.
So
is using the
eudaimonia,
golden snake.
do you remember when that came up on an episode of I guess if it's Rafa's show at Europa?
Europa.
No, sorry, I'm not.
This is the one time that they tried to have me on, and so this very thing came up too. And again, right? So we hear it, right? Again, so how do we advance? That's on the T right now. So there's something that you look at and it heals you, correct? That's the premise of the story. Work with me, gentlemen. Anyone? Bueller?
Yeah.
Okay. So if being snake bitten could be, again, a mistranslation. There's a hieroglyph that means you're like maybe intoxicated, because even some venoms make you slightly intoxicated. And a yantra is something in, I guess, Indian culture, or maybe it's part of Ayurveda. I'm not sure about that, but it's kind of a fractal mathematical pattern that you look at and trace your eyes over, and it's supposed to make you feel calm and collected and centered and grounded and present, as opposed to, and so I don't know, when I brought that up the other time, he was trying to say, no, that's not what it is. But the idea that there's a staff with a snake head on it and you looked at it and either it turned you to stone or it made you better, the placebo effect works. And if you want to believe something, but I was just trying to come up with another plausible situation in which, again, things get translated over language barriers and generations, where you got to see the structure of what's being communicated. And so if you're snake bitten, sometimes if you stare at that thing, it'll help it go away a little bit, because like you get through your trip without freaking out because you stare at a yantra for like 4.5 hours,
There is also that people have, like within the venom is the cure for the venom, right? And it could be that there's something, like, to me, this people seem averted to the notion that God has a connection to snakes or to the lizards, but he used the garden and the snake in the garden, and
was not healed. That snake was not a healing snake, though.
Yeah,
but
of course.
It might have been actually,
or maybe it depends
honestly,
on your perspective.
If you read it in Genesis, what it says is that the serpent, who's the most cunning beast, explains the truth, which is that eating this fruit will make you more like God. So then they eat the fruit, and then God says, "Wow, now they've become like us." So we have to stop them from being
outside
immortal.
of eating things. Like, what else can we look at? What else do you guys see that changes the way you feel if you're snake bitten? And for me, it's watching Andreas, guys. That's what it is.
The snake bitten thing. I think it's a symbol for the harshness of reality when it comes and finds you. And the snake in the garden is the peaceful place, and the snake is the catalyst of reality that comes in and goes like, hey, you better get moving or else things are going to come and eat you, basically.
We got a West Virginian here. He says, I trip balls when snake bitten. How often does this happen, Aaron?
10, but I think I made him blush. I can't tell.
I get it. I get the West Virginia. True. You're a sweet man. Memory, you're in Texas, aren't you? You should send me. I'm here for a minute. Isn't that crazy? I should come see you. Nehushtan. What is this about? You brought it up.
This is the staff, the serpent on the staff. If you scroll down, it has the same image. This is what it is. It's the moment
you're in Texas,
where that emerged, where he took down. He had a snake.
That's
and
right.
people at it.
The Nehushtan. All right. So
my friend that I brought up a couple times that worked for those tech companies is also in Texas. I think just outside of Austin. So I don't know, but maybe I'll. If you're there for a minute. He's married. He has 2 kids now, I think. But.
I'm probably going to be only a few more days. I'm kind of sick.
If I were to hire 2 people, if I had $100,000 to ask 2 people on the face of this earth to work on a creative project with, I don't know, 6 months somehow committing effort to either releasing a series, it would be you, Andreas, and then the other person that you're very geographically close to right now. With the computer, we're all very close. Anyway.
Let's set up for a conversation, man. It sounds cool if you think it's that great. But yeah, the seraphim, the Nehushtan, the Michelangelo's image of the Israelites. to me, it seems interesting that Moses had a staff that was probably common for the Egyptians, right? Because he comes in with his staff. He does, I think, what they do normally. That's the point, is he can outdo their rituals.
Mhm.
The Egyptians can turn staffs into serpents. That's the other thing, is his staff turns into a serpent. So I don't know. That's not, you don't think that's the same staff? The staff that turns into the serpent isn't the same as the Nehushtan?
It could be, of course, but the symbols cross over. I think the point is that God can wield the dragon power. The dragon
staff
force.
turning into serpent is a code for whiskey dick, right?
I don't know if you play music that it like rises.
The comedic save.
Bitch, let's be